Abraham Lincoln once said, "Things may come to those who wait, but only the things left by those who hustle." I'm a strong believer in this quote because I'm one of those people who doesn't wait for opportunities to happen for me. Instead, I go after them headstrong. My name is Nikki Pena, and I want to be your next reporter. I caught the news bug at an early age, and since then, my drive to be a hard-hitting journalist has never left. As a reporter for your station, I plan to be the eye for the community. I want and will report news that your audience can count on. So many times I've heard my peers say, "I don't believe anything in the media." Well, I want to change that. I can report, produce, edit, shoot any story you give me. Aside from being a full-time student, I also worked as a newsroom intern and a production assistant for top market stations here in the Bay Area. My quality and my skill set, along with my drive and persistence, will not disappoint. As a reporter, I never know what the day is going to bring. I could be sent to a crime scene, a hurricane, or maybe even a one-on-one exclusive interview with the beautiful Ryan Gosling. Okay, maybe the last one not so much. But what I do know is I can always count on my hair to be camera ready, and that's why I use Elnett Satin Hairspray by L'Oreal Paris. It keeps my brown locks looking perfect all day long. And all you have to do is style it, spray it, and own it. Hello, and welcome to State of Events. 29 people so far have been confirmed dead due to the mudslide that happened in Washington. The mudslide hit the small Washington community called Oso on March 22nd. Search crews are still in the area looking for human remains. The damage of the mudslide has supposedly come at a cost of $10 million. And we know now why the reason zebras have black and white stripes. Researchers at UC Davis held a study to find out just why these animals have such a unique exterior. According to research, zebras have a stripe due to that it keeps flies away. Apparently, flies don't like to land on the colors black and white. And the popular series of How I Met Your Mother has finally come to an end. Fans finally got to see how the character Ted Mosby met the mother of his children. However, many people thought the saga didn't end the right way, and fans were not shy about letting their opinions known on social media. The series premiered on CBS back in 2005 and ended its long run this past Monday. And I'm Nikki Pena with your news update. Welcome everyone, I'm Nikki Pena with your entertainment news update. Glee star Naya Rivera and rapper Big Sean have called off their big engagement. Even before the couple called it quits, rumors were already surfacing Big Sean was cheating on Rivera. The couple got engaged just 6 months ago. Going in a different direction, we have a new couple alert. How I Met Your Mother star Jason Segel and Katie Holmes have been caught out in the town getting cozy with each other. Sources have told us that the couple is definitely going strong. And who could forget about our girl Amanda Bynes? Recently, the former child star addressed the public saying that the bizarre behavior she committed a few months back was due to her being under the influence of marijuana. Even though Bynes was hospitalized months back, she denies all the rumors that she was ever diagnosed schizophrenic. Her lawyers claim she is now marijuana-free and has been for the past 9 months. And that's all for your entertainment news update. Be sure to tune in soon for all the latest news on your favorite stars. Hello and welcome. I'm Nikki Pena. Today I have with me Jesse Snyder from the San Francisco Fire Department. Welcome, Jesse, and thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.
Okay, so did you always know you wanted a career as a firefighter?
I didn't actually. When I first started out, I talked to my uncles who were all police officers because I thought I wanted to help people. So I asked them, what about going into the police, to be a police officer?
Right.
And they said if I was going to do it all over again, I'd be a hose dragger. So that's where my career started. And I went towards firefighting that route.
I mean, your job must be so rewarding, but it comes with a little bit of risk. Do you ever do anything to prepare yourself, before you go out into the scene of a fire?
You can't prepare yourself for any fire because it comes and goes whenever, So there's no exact time at 12 o'clock we'll have a fire today, So what we do is we try to train and do everything like that and try to get ourselves prepared beforehand throughout the whole day, training consists of battalion drills, which happen with a few different companies. We throw ladders, we do firefighting things, so we go up, it's just a whole tactical aspect of how we would put out a fire with not a real fire actually being there.
Mm-hmm. And what would you say is your favorite part about your job?
The family, the vibe you get. So dinner time and lunchtime, we always sit around and we all eat together. So it's 11 people just joking, laughing. It's like having a big family. So that's definitely the best part of my
awesome.
job.
Speaking of family, did your family have any problem with you wanting to work as a firefighter, knowing there's a bit of a risk involved?
Dad was all good, and my mom definitely, for sure, was a little nervous. Starting out as a career, because especially in San Francisco, it's probably more dangerous than anywhere else with all the building construction and things like that. So my mom's definitely nervous. My dad's very happy for me.
Yeah,
so.
Would you say San Francisco is a good place to work at?
It's
your number one choice?
It's the best. San Francisco Fire Department is for sure the best fire department around.
And so since summer season's starting and a lot of fires are going to be starting, is there any particular way you guys prepare for the fire season?
So we do trainings every year, and they're called annual trainings. So annual wildland training is a week long. So we get trained on all the wildland equipment, the rigs, the hose, and how to deploy if we ever get a wildland fire, because usually we get sent out. So out of state, or you can be out of the city, and so stuff like that. It's nice.
Yeah. Any precautions or anything to tell us viewers on how to prepare for fire season or the heat that's about to come up?
Well, San Francisco's never really too hot and
That's
stuff,
true.
so which is nice. But yeah, just don't play with matches, kids.
That's very good advice. So anything you want to tell us, anything about your job that you pros and cons? I mean, you're all in uniform, you must love your job.
Yeah, absolutely love it. So, I mean, I'll run you through a typical day of like what it's like to be a firefighter. So like you get to work and you have to clean. You clean the bathrooms, you clean the showers, you clean the floors, mop, because things do get dirty, because out on the streets there are people who don't take care of themselves, and that gets on our clothes. So all of our clothes are washed every day through a laundromat. So we get to work and then we train, we check out our rigs, we have lunch together, we go through and do more training in the afternoon. Anything that we do school drills and stuff with the local schools, and then after that we have dinner. And it's a little bit of downtime. It's kind of joking around like the 7 o'clock, 8 o'clock.
So would you say there's more downtime than there is actual action?
Not in San Francisco.
No? Okay. And how long does it take to put on all that gear?
It's supposed to take us less than 60 seconds, and so most of us get it on in like 30, 40.
Yeah. What's your time?
My time? About 30.
Yeah. You say you're pretty good at it?
Yeah, absolutely. Gotta stay trained up.
Okay.
Yeah, gotta be ready.
Yeah. How about the other guys? Do they have trouble?
No, never. No, the other guys are just as good. So training constantly, that kind of stuff, like putting on your gear, going through the motions, and knowing where everything is on all your equipment is kind of like just second nature for all of us, because we do it so much. So.
Yeah, so you're probably super used to it, huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, it's like second nature?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. Okay, well, thank you for coming. It was a pleasure talking to you.
Of course.
And anything else you'd like to say? Or? No?
Nothing.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Jesse, for coming.
Thank you, Nikki.